Ultimate Super Mini. There we go. So this is for riders aged 14 and upwards. And here for the first race of round 3 is your grid. Sam Crooks starts on pole. And I think we both thought the same thing at once, didn't we there, Jacob? Sorry, leaning across the screen. Don't know the rider who's starting second in this one. Luke Bithell, though, will start third. Mark Evans in fourth. Patrick O'Connor is in fifth, with Bailey Harker in seventh. Eighth on the grid will be Aaron Ho.
I go for Howe on that one, huh?
Yeah, sorry. And Oscar Smith on ninth. And Mike Edwards will round out the top 10. Nathan Drury will start 11th, with Richard Barnes 12th. 13th will be Abbas Garib, and James Edwards will round out the 7th row of the grid. Rob Booth will start in 15th, with Matt Pearce 16th, and then it will be Leslie Noble and Callum Brown on row number 9. Rounding out the top 20 will be Adam Phipps and John O'Dowd. Carl Baines will start 21st.
21st?
21st. Sorry, Carl Baines will start 21st, with an unknown rider 22nd. 23rd will be Luke Beard and Connor Tagg 24th. Then it will be Simon Betts and Simon James Dean on the 13th row of the grid. And then it will be Lee Jackson, Dan Linfoot and Joe Goggins. And the reason I had a grid that hadn't got the unknown transponders on, so skipped to the positions. That's where I went wrong. But if you'd like to start 21st, let us know. So, as we wait for our riders to line up on the grid.
As you said, Sam Crooks, pole position. He'll be on the left-hand side as you view it now, on the right-hand side when we switch to the other camera.
Yep.
He is on a blue and orange and white bike.
He is.
Number 65, and his suit matches. Sam, I believe I gave an interview to earlier.
Okay.
I'm starting to remember absolutely everyone I gave interviews to now. Off we go for the racing.
Engine notes rise. We're ready to get away in the Super Mini Ultimates here at Whilton Mill, and away we go.
Not the greatest of starts for Sam Crook.
No, he's lost out.
Back to third.
Indeed he has. And to the front of the field has come, I think that's Luke Bithell, is it? On the 117.
It's either him or our unknown rider.
As some of the riders are going wide in Christmas Corner, but they are all through cleanly. Through Inkermans they go. And down the hill now through the Zulus. Top 3 already breaking away. Sam Crooks is amongst them, but he is not our leader anymore, so he's lost out there, as you say, Jacob, as they come round to finish the first lap. It is indeed Luke Bithell. Patrick O'Connor second and Sam Crooks third. Mark Evans, Aaron Ho.
How? It's your name, Howard.
So
it
is my name. My name doesn't have the E in it.
Yeah.
But Connor Tagg, Oscar Smith, Mike Edwards, Richard Barnes, and Aris Gary. I need to focus on one screen at once, don't I? So we have the top 3 riders now working their way through the Zulus. Bithell, O'Connor, and Crooks.
Yeah, it's not quite sure what happened to our unknown rider.
Yeah, they sort of cleared out the
O'Connor
timings.
started fifth.
I did notice actually there was a space on the second row, but here we go, challenge for the lead there, and O'Connor's gone through. O'Connor's gone through on Luke Bithell there, and now Bithell has Crooks all over the back of his bike, looking for second place. Indeed, he's going to try and tuck under as they come up the hill. He's got a run on him as Crooks. Our pole sitter wants to get back to where he was, but it's not going to work for him there. Bithell holds on to second, but he has lost out to Patrick O'Connor, and O'Connor is going to try and create a gap now with Crooks challenging Bithell. It provides the ideal opportunity, and don't count out Mark Evans, who's there with them now. It's no longer a 3-bike battle for the lead. And out of the Zulus, Crooks gets the better drive, and he's done it. He's got past Bithell, so Bithell down to third now, and he almost lost out to Mark Evans, but has been able to hold on to it. So at the end of this lap, it's Patrick O'Connor, Sam Crooks, Luke Bithell, then it's Mark Evans, Aaron Howe's dropping down. He's lost out to quite a few riders. That might be a transponder issue.
Yeah, Sam going up to Christmas corner. Sam Crooks has held that second place. He didn't seem to have the straight line speed on the last lap, but has maintained a big enough gap to third place to keep second to himself.
Here's the battle for second then on screen. Crook there, the blue and orange details, and he has Luke Bithell just behind him. Plenty of support coming in for Luke Bithell on Facebook. Plenty of support coming in generally, actually. Thank you for supporting us on the live stream, available on Facebook and the Alpha Live YouTube channel. Patrick O'Connor is leading this one and is pulling out a decent gap. As he crossed the line last time, he was 2 seconds up the road. Crooks is still holding on against Bithell. And then you've got Mark Evans and Connor Tagg behind. And then, there was a transponder issue. Aaron Howe is in 6th place. Crooks is now going to try and break the toe of Bithell and set about making up the gap to O'Connor, but I'm not sure if he's going to get the opportunity here. O'Connor is riding well. He comes around to finish the lap of 43.735. His pace is very good. It's almost 5/10 quicker than Crooks in second. Crooks having to think about what's going on around him, whereas O'Connor now has what every racer wants, which is some clean air just to set yourself into a rhythm. We're looking then at the battle over here for second, which is a 5, almost 6 bike race. And oh, Luke Bithell, you know, if that had happened at another part of the lap, he had great drive off of Inkermans but couldn't do anything with it then.
We've got a rider off, Howard, coming in the exit of Inkermans.
Yep.
I believe that was the 7th place man.
If it is, that would be Oscar Smith.
There he is, in shot there. I'm not quite sure if that is Oscar Smith. I'm sure anyone watching at home will be able to tell us.
Have to look out on timing for who's dropping down at the end of this one. Still, the top 5. No, is it Aaron Howe? Because he's dropping down the timings once again. And this time I don't think that's a transponder issue this time. So, dramas for Aaron Howe.
As into the Zulus comes our battle for second place.
Leader now coming up on traffic ahead of these guys. But he's been riding so well, I'm not sure how much that's going to phase him.
We have 4 laps to go, 3 once he crosses the line. Here, Mr. O'Connor comes by round about now. Yes, he's gone. 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th, as well as 6th run through as well. That's Crooks, Bithell, Evans, Tagg. And I'm convinced that Mr. Howe is still in that battle.
Yeah.
Because there are 5 bikes challenging for second place. They come through the Zulus now. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, yes. And that white suit towards the back, we'll have to grab the number as it goes past. So I'm convinced that's Aaron Howe.
Come then. There's Crooks putting a lap there on Carl Baines on the 73. And Bithell's not able to get past quite as cleanly, so loses out some time there. I think the white suit at the back is Connor Tagg.
Yes. So
but I agree that I think there's an extra bike in there over what we expect.
Yes. If not Tagg, then who isn't being picked up? So we're confident Patrick Connor, confident that Sam Crooks, Luke Bithell we've seen. So it's whoever Mark Evans is in there. We're just looking for the bike that isn't 161, I guess, in that pack of 3.
That's the 25.
Yeah, these 2 on screen now. We believe one of their transponders is coming up 16 and 25. 25 being Bailey Harker.
Yep.
So Bailey Harker perhaps is transponder infected.
I think you may be right, mate. Either way, this has been a fantastic race-long battle amongst these riders, but none of them have been able to keep in touch with Patrick O'Connor, who got himself to the front as there's drama for the 73. That's Carl Baines. He's stopped out on rider's right on the back straight.
We we have the last lap board out.
We do.
Howard.
Indeed, so we're going to wait now for Patrick O'Connor
And
to come around, and there he is. The 247 takes the win. Patrick O'Connor wins in the South Coast Honda Superminis Ultimate and Stock Open race. The B race for round 3. Patrick O'Connor wins. Sam Crooks second. Luke Bithell third. Fourth is Connor Tagg. Mark Evans will finish fifth. I do stress among some of the problems we've been having, all these results are provisional. Abbas Garib scores in 7th. 8th is James Edwards. Mike Edwards 9th. Rob Booth crosses the line 10th. Callum Brown 11th. Adam Phipps 12th. 13th Leslie Noble. Richard Barnes. No, hang on. Timing sorting itself out. Rob Booth. Aaron, that's it. Aaron Howe crossed the line, now classified as 10th. Then it's Rob Booth, Callum Brown, Adam Phipps, Leslie Noble, Richard Barnes, John O'Dowd, Luke Beard and Carl Baines, who we saw having some dramas towards the end of that one. So,
once again, a solid battle over second place.
Yeah,
2 races in a row now.
we have seen
it. Kind of eke out a gap at the front and 4 or 5 bikes battle out behind to be the best of the rest.
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen some brilliant battling, and also the same way another good battle towards the last part of the top 10 in that as well. So really good racing.
Me and Howard suffocating in the heat of a porta cabin. But it's close, it's coming close. Up next, the South Coast Honda second race. On pole position we have Sam Crooks. Line up alongside him, as predicted, an owner of Transponder. Howard is swiftly trying to figure out who that owner of the Transponder is.
It's an unknown owner of a transponder.
Yes, following in third though, Luke Bithell.
The screen
Mark
agrees.
Evans in 4th, Patrick O'Connor in 5th, who I believe won the first race. Transponder owner in 6th place is not showing up on our grid either, so Bailey Harker is in 7th, Aaron Howe in 8th, Oscar Smith 9th, Mike Edwards is 10th. In 11th place on row 6 of the grid, Nathan Drury, Richard Barnes alongside him, Abbas Garib is at 13th, and James Edwards is at 14th. Rob Booth takes 15th place on the grid, with Matt Pierce in behind him in 16th. 17th, we see Leslie Noble. Callum Brown joins Leslie on row 9. 19th and 20th go to Adam Phipps and John O'Dowd. Not quite sure why John is in caps. Perhaps he's a very shouty man. The grid has gone off your screen, but I will run you through the rest, starting with Carl Baines in 21st, Luke Beard 23rd, Connor Tagg 24th, Simon Betts 25th, Simon James Dean, Lee Jackson, Dan Linford and Joe Goggins.
Beautifully timed. Sam Crooks then is ready to lead them away for the final race of the day.
And just about holds his lead into the first few corners. He will take us up to Christmas.
I should say the final race of the day in the class, sorry.
Yes,
got ahead of myself.
He has
Look at this, yes, Luke Bithell has gone to the lead on the inside of Christmas. Great start from Bithell.
I think that's actually Transponder owner, Howard. We'll have to talk to the social media guys to see if we can figure out who that one is.
All right, you may have a point there. Either way, Crooks has lost the lead on this opening lap.
Let's see if we can pick out that bike number as they come across the line.
It's not even the last race in this class, it's the B race.
It's the 117 who's crossed the line.
Indeed, it is Luke Bithell then.
Apologies.
Sam Crooks second, Mark Evans third, Patrick O'Connor is fourth, Connor Tagg fifth, Aaron Howe is sixth, James Edwards seventh, and then it's the unknown owner of Transponder in eighth, Richard Barnes ninth, and Abbas Garib in 10th. So yes, the B race in this class. And therefore not the last race, but it is the last opportunity for these riders unless they race in another class. Luke Bithell has a look over his shoulders because Sam Crooks is not going to let this one go without a fight. Mark Evans and Patrick O'Connor, who took the win earlier in this class, or for this set of riders, In fact, we've got this pack of 6 bikes at the front. Really good
Change
stuff,
for the
this.
lead. Sam Crooks is back out in front.
Yes, he has. We missed that through the last part of the lap. So Crooks ahead of Bithell. Mark Evans in third. Fourth is Patrick O'Connor, who's going around the outside of Evans in Christmas. That's an amazing move there for O'Connor. Brilliant stuff there. And I think Evans has lost out to Connor Tagg as well. And now Aaron Howe is on the back of Evans as well. So Evans has lost out heavily there. Brilliant stuff from O'Connor.
Third place by looks of things into the boot. That's O'Connor coming past Mark Evans, is it? Or the other way around?
It's O'Connor challenging Bithell, and he's got Tagg with him, I think it is. We'll wait for it to cross the line. Yeah, so Sam Crooks. Bithell, I think, is having transponder issues because he's definitely still a part of this. You can see the 117 there in second place, and there's the 247 of Patrick O'Connor. Tagg is right behind him. Then it's Mark Evans. Then I think it's Aaron Howe. Onto the back straight they go. So Sam Crooks has this, but not by much. Bithell is right with them. Through the final part of the lap once more. Bithell takes a slightly tighter line. Will that give O'Connor a chance? He's going to have a look, and O'Connor is up the inside of Oblivion. Lovely judged move there by Patrick O'Connor, straight up into second place ahead of Luke Bithell. Now O'Connor's going to try and use the element of surprise to spring Sam Crooks, and he's got it right to the front of the field.
Yes, going to Christmas corner, the opportunity presented itself and didn't need asking twice.
Yep, fantastic stuff there. What an amazing half lap there from Patrick O'Connor, taking himself straight to the head of the field. Luke Bithell now under pressure from Bailey Harker, I believe that is, in the 25.
Yes, O'Connor, I should say, Patrick O'Connor, has built himself up a little bit of a lead in that one lap he's been out in front. As he leads up to Christmas corner, there's 7 or 8 bike lengths back to second and third place who have switched positions. Sam Crooks has just been overtaken by Luke Bithell, and Crooks is now down in third.
Yep, fantastic racing this in amongst the top, I want to say top 6, but I think it's actually become the top 8 and possibly 10. This is fantastic stuff.
Crooks back into second, although he's coming under pressure now into the boot. Loses second again. Can't keep track of this, Howard.
I know, that's Harker, I believe, to the inside there, and he's gone and he's away, isn't it? Sam Crooks at the moment doesn't seem to be entirely comfortable, at least relative to the other riders around him, because they're giving him a heck of a lot of problems to deal with right here. Luke Bithell under pressure as well. Not catching who that is. That might be our unknown rider.
Yes, we haven't got a transponder showing up for the man in second place. Sam Crooks is still showing up second, but there is bike number 25, I believe. Bailey Harker. Yes, Bailey Harker is in second place. Sam Crooks still in the third. I had to look out the window to check that one because it changes.
Last lap board is out, so Patrick O'Connor need only guide it round one last lap, and the win is his. This has been a superbly dominant ride from him. He's really staked his claim on this victory, and then there's Bailey Harker.
Change for third place, Howard. Our unknown rider, stick rider, has taken Sam Crooks. Crooks now down in fourth. Leader still Patrick O'Connor, and Bailey Harker is gaining on him, but unfortunately with only one lap left, I don't think we're going to see a challenge for the lead. No, we won't. We follow O'Connor into the boot now. Comes around the second right-hander, one more to go. And as he comes out of this one, you'll see the checkered flag on the left-hand side. Patrick O'Connor wins. Bailey Harker comes in second place. Stig Ryder in third. And I believe Sam Crooks held on for fourth place. Excellent race, that one, Howard. One of my favourites of the day, by far.
Yeah, it was just that half lap from Patrick O'Connor that really impressed me, where he just suddenly he just took the baton and ran with it, didn't he? Really, really good stuff. And yeah, great gaggle of bikes at the head of that field that we could barely keep up with. So Really enjoyed that one. Great way to finish the day's racing for the riders in that one.
We have 4 more races to go today.
Indeed.
That was South Coast Honda Ultimate Superminis Group B. Next up we have South Coast Honda Ultimate Superminis Group A. Following that we have the IMR Racing UK Mini GP and 2 Parker Racing Stock 140 groups.
Absolutely, plenty of entertainment still to come here at Whilton Mill, and Jacob and I can verify it is still incredibly hot.